Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are focusing on a topic that continues to shape regional politics and international debates. The role of Turkey in defending Palestine. For decades, Turkey has positioned itself as one of the most outspoken and active supporters of the Palestinian cause, using diplomacy, humanitarian aid, and strong political rhetoric to highlight the struggles of the Palestinian people. This commitment has not only placed Turkey at the center of the Palestinian issue, but has also defined its regional and global image as a country determined to stand against injustice. Understanding Turkey's approach requires us to look at its external actions. Internal political motives, the effectiveness of its performance, the precautions it takes to balance risks, the unique aspects of its stance, the price it pays for this position, and the conclusions we can draw from its long-standing involvement. On the external front, Turkey has consistently used its international platforms to defend Palestine. Whether through speeches at the United Nations, calls for international investigations into Israeli actions, or direct criticism of world powers that support Israel, Turkey ensures that the Palestinian cause remains a global discussion point. It has also sent humanitarian aid to Gaza on multiple occasions, providing food, medicine, and rebuilding assistance when Palestinians face blockades or destruction after conflicts. These external actions have created an image of Turkey as a nation willing to act rather than remain silent, making its presence in the Palestinian debate far more visible than many other countries in the region. Inside Turkey, the issue of Palestine resonates deeply with the people and has become a strong political tool for the government. The public strongly identifies with the Palestinian struggle, viewing it as a moral, humanitarian, and religious responsibility. Leaders, particularly President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, have used this sentiment to strengthen domestic support by presenting themselves as defenders of justice and protectors of Muslim causes worldwide. The Palestinian issue is often highlighted in rallies, political speeches, and national conversations, helping the government maintain legitimacy and connection with its voter base. Though this interior dynamic is simple, it is extremely powerful in keeping the issue alive within Turkish politics. When we evaluate performance, Turkey's efforts have been both impactful and limited. On the positive side, its diplomatic performance has been successful in keeping Palestine in international headlines and resisting attempts to push the issue aside. The country has shown symbolic strength by hosting Palestinian leaders, downgrading relations with Israel during times of war, and positioning itself as a reliable partner to Palestinian authorities. However, Turkey's military performance in this regard is limited. As it avoids direct confrontation with Israel to prevent a regional war, its performance therefore lies more in symbolic acts, international lobbying, and humanitarian presence rather than direct combat or military support. Turkey also carefully manages safety features in its approach to Palestine. Supporting Palestinians comes with risks, especially given the close ties between Israel and powerful Western nations. Turkey, therefore, adopts protective measures by balancing its rhetoric and its actions. It criticizes Israel strongly and provides aid, but it avoids open warfare or actions that could isolate it completely from NATO or other alliances. These safety measures ensure that Turkey can continue its defense of Palestine while safeguarding its own national security and avoiding uncontrollable escalation. What makes Turkey unique in this role are its distinct advantages. Unlike many Arab countries that have normalized ties with Israel in recent years, Turkey has continued to openly criticize and challenge Israeli policies. It is able to combine its position as a NATO member with its identity as a Muslim-majority nation, giving it a voice in both Western and Islamic political circles. Its consistency in raising the Palestinian issue, alongside its visible humanitarian contributions, gives it credibility that many other states lack. This unique combination of diplomacy, symbolism, global presence makes Turkey stand out as a key actor in defending Palestine. Of course, all of this comes with a price. Turkey pays economically when relations with Israel weaken, as trade and investment often suffer during political clashes. Politically, its stance sometimes creates tension with Western allies, particularly the United States, which remains a strong supporter of Israel. However, the government views these costs as necessary sacrifices to maintain its role as a defender of justice and a leader in the Muslim world. The price is real, but the political and moral gains are considered greater, especially in terms of domestic approval and international image. In conclusion, Turkey's role in defending Palestine is multidimensional and deeply rooted in both external actions and internal motivations. It stands firm internationally through diplomacy and aid, draws strength from domestic support, shows effectiveness in keeping the Palestinian cause alive, assures safety through balanced strategies, distinguishes itself with unique credibility, and accepts the costs of this stance as part of its larger mission. Turkey's defense of Palestine is not simply a foreign policy choice, but a reflection of its national identity and ambition to be seen as a leader in the region and beyond. As the conflict continues to evolve, Turkey's involvement will remain a significant factor in shaping the future of the Palestinian struggle and the broader dynamics of the Middle East.